Hello. Some of you have noticed that for most desktop themes, there is about a 1 pixel or 2 pixel padding around the widgets in the panel, on the top and the bottom. You can notice this in the desktop pager and mostly the task manager. Now, unlike others, I haven't experienced like if you fling all the way to the bottom, you can still click and activate it. No. The only time I experienced this is with the system tray, and I think that's a different problem. It's not affected by the desktop theme. So anyways, we want to look at the desktop theme for Breeze Dark, and Breeze Dark inherits the default theme. Okay, it defines it somewhere. But anyway, so we got to look at the default, and we'll look at widgets and then panel background SVG. So I got it here. Now in the panel background, you've got a vector image, which is 32 for the center, 6 pixels for the top outline of the panel, and 6 pixels for the bottom outline of the panel, and that's just for drawing it. So you get like rounded edges there in the corners. But the padding or margin around the widgets is controlled by these things here. Hint top margin, hint bottom margin, and I guess the left and right margins. So if we were to shrink these, we could get rid of that padding right there. Now it says 2 pixel high padding, and that's because it's 32 plus 6 plus 6, which is 44 pixels high. So when it scales down, the 2 pixels kind of gets squished and then rounded to just 1 pixel. So if we were to scale this up to 44 pixels, we should notice that the padding has scaled up to 2 pixels. And we scale it a bit down, it goes back to 1 pixel. It's rounded there, so yeah. Alright, so let's try editing it. Now I'm not going to edit the default thing, which is in the root directory. I don't want to have to edit with sudo and save every time I make a small edit. So I'm just going to modify one of my own themes, just using almost the same thing. So we got this 2 pixel high margin up there, and make it really small, so just 0.1. Don't really have to keep it because it's just looking at the element size, not really the position. So make both the top and bottom hint margins to 0.1. Save the file. Then let's change to 9. Now you'll notice that you can still see the padding around there. If you look at it. Oops. So you can still see the padding is there. That's because we have to restart Plasma Shell first, because it's not updating the height of the padding when the desktop theme changes. It's a bug, I guess. So anyways, if you log out and log back in, you'll notice that the padding is now gone. And over here, you got no padding around the widgets. Now, unfortunately, still can't click the system tray. Yeah, that's probably part of the QML code of the system tray. I'll have to look in it later. Anyways, that's it. So have fun.